Listen to the quiet. Not just the absence of sound in the room around you, but the profound living stillness that rests underneath everything you are currently experiencing. Notice the exact quality of the light touching the surfaces nearby. Notice the gentle, undeniable weight of your physical body resting comfortably, exactly where it is. There is an extraordinary perfection unfolding right now. It is happening in the air you are breathing, in the quiet intelligence that is translating these words into meaning, and in the radiant, vast space of your own consciousness. And the reason this moment is so breathtakingly perfect is simply because you are the one experiencing it. Welcome to your absolute wholeness. You have arrived, and you have arrived not merely at a new way of thinking, but at the ultimate, beautiful culmination of your entire journey. You have stepped out of the heavy, exhausting paradigm of the old world, and you have taken your rightful, majestic place at the very center of the seamless reality. For the longest time, humanity has operated under a deep and complex misunderstanding, a belief that the world was solid, distant, and entirely separate from the one observing it. The old stories suggested that you were a small, isolated traveler making your way through a vast, unpredictable universe. They implied that you had to build bridges to the things you loved, that you had to stretch yourself across time and space to gather the resources, the connections, and the peace you desired. But you have brilliantly, permanently seen through that illusion. You have realized the most liberating, magnificent truth that any being can ever comprehend. The bridge is unnecessary because there is no gap. You are the always present awareness. And because you are the always present awareness, the entire universe is not something you live inside of. It is something that lives beautifully, effortlessly inside of you. When you look at the physical world around you today, you are not looking at a collection of separate objects, separate people, and separate events. You are looking at the radiant, physical blossoming of your own consciousness. You are looking at a magnificent, flawless mirror that is entirely devoted to reflecting the exact beauty, the exact royalty, and the exact completion that you hold within your chest. Feel the sweeping, oceanic relief of this truth. Let it wash over your shoulders. Let it smooth the tiny lines of concentration around your eyes. Let it completely dissolve any lingering habit that tells you to brace yourself against the world. There is nothing to brace against. There is nothing to defend yourself from. You are entirely safe, and you are unconditionally held by the very fabric of existence. When you truly feel this, when it moves from being a beautiful philosophy into the actual physical reality of your breathing body, the entire structure of your life transforms. It becomes a masterpiece of grace. You realize that you are completely free from the need to try. Trying is the language of separation. Trying is the subtle, quiet assumption that something is missing, that something is resistant, or that something requires your force in order to move. But in the natural state, there is absolutely no force. There is no friction. There is only the smooth, unbroken, joyous flow of your own magnificent energy expressing itself in physical form. You do not have to try to manifest your desires. You simply allow them to beautifully unfold. You do not have to try to convince the world of your immense value. You simply rest in your own inherent, unshakable worth, and the world enthusiastically, joyously agrees with you. This is the glorious reality of the Creator who has recognized their own face. You are that Creator. You are the chosen one of your own magnificent life, and you have chosen yourself beautifully. Think about the profound intelligence that is operating within you right now. The awareness that is quietly watching your thoughts, noticing your sensations, and holding the vast expanse of your entire history without a single ounce of effort. That awareness has never once been disturbed. Through every beautiful triumph, through every chapter of expansion, through every single moment of your life, that quiet, brilliant presence has remained exactly as it always was. Pristine, untouched, absolutely whole. It is the stillness underneath the movement. It is the silence underneath the noise. It is the eternal, radiant core of who you are. And when you bring that exact frequency of wholeness to the present moment, when you show up to this exact second as someone who lacks absolutely nothing, the unified field responds with a standing ovation. The physical world has no choice but to organize itself around your highest assumptions. It is a flawless, beautiful law. When you assume the absolute best, the world joyously delivers the absolute best. When you assume that you are deeply, profoundly, and unconditionally loved, the people in your reality suddenly reflect that exact depth of adoration back to you. They show up for you with kindness, with generosity, and with an undeniable reverence for the light you carry. When you assume that your natural baseline is extreme, overflowing abundance, the pathways of wealth clear themselves before you. Opportunities that you could never have orchestrated with your logical mind simply drop into your lap, perfectly timed, perfectly arranged, and perfectly aligned with your highest joy. It happens effortlessly. It happens beautifully. Not because you earned it through struggle, not because you finally unlocked a secret code, but because you simply remembered that it was already yours. The things you desire are not resting in the future. The future is an illusion. There is only the eternal now. And in the eternal now, everything you have ever asked for, everything you have ever dreamed of experiencing, is already fully present in the unified field. It is already fully contained within the magnificent sphere of your always present awareness. Your only role, your singular, luxurious, joyous responsibility, is to simply enjoy the physical sensation of having arrived. Imagine waking up every single morning with this level of absolute certainty. You open your eyes, and before your feet even touch the floor, you feel a deep, resonant thrill in your chest. You know that the day ahead is not a series of tasks to be managed, but a beautiful, unfolding gallery of miracles designed exclusively for your delight. You walk into your kitchen, you pour your morning coffee or tea, and you simply smile. You smile because you know that the entire universe is currently conspiring to bring you exactly what you love. You do not have to manage the details. You do not have to supervise the delivery. The infinite intelligence of the unified field is infinitely more capable of organizing the logistics than the human mind could ever be. It knows the exact people to move, the exact circumstances to shift, and the exact serendipities to arrange. And it is doing all of this simply because you exist. You are the gravitational center of your own beautiful reality. When you walk outside today, I want you to look at the world through this lens of absolute, triumphant mastery. Look at the sky and know that its vastness is simply a mirror of your own infinite potential. Look at the trees, the architecture, the movement of the city, or the quiet of the nature around you, and know that all of it is resting safely within your own consciousness. You are the space in which the entire world is happening. And because you are the space, nothing in the world can ever threaten you. Nothing can ever diminish you. Nothing can ever take away the profound, unshakable peace that is your birthright. You are entirely secure. You are perfectly positioned. If a circumstance arises that appears for a brief moment to be out of alignment with your joy, you do not react to it. You do not fight it. You do not descend into the illusion of trying to fix it. You simply remain on your throne. You remain in your unshakable center. You smile, you breathe deeply, and you lovingly withdraw your attention from the illusion, returning it immediately to the truth of your own completion. And because you hold your ground, because you refuse to be moved from your natural state, the circumstance quickly, beautifully, and effortlessly resolves itself. It melts back into harmony, because reality cannot sustain a reflection that the observer is no longer projecting. You are projecting pure, unadulterated gold. And so your life must become gold. It is becoming more brilliant, more vibrant, and more overwhelmingly beautiful with every passing second. Take a moment to truly appreciate the magnitude of what you have accomplished. You have navigated the complexities of the human experience, and you have emerged completely victorious. You have remembered your divine nature. You have remembered that you are the creator, the author, and the magnificent director of this beautiful play. There are no more lessons you need to learn before you are allowed to be happy. There are no more stages of healing you must endure before you are allowed to be whole. You are entirely, flawlessly healed right now. You are entirely, flawlessly whole right now. Any thought that tells you otherwise is simply an old echo, a sound from a world you no longer inhabit. Let it fade away. Let it dissolve into the radiant light of your current awareness. You are bathed in this light. You are made of this light. And as you move through your days, this light touches everyone and everything you encounter. You are a walking, breathing blessing to the world. Simply by existing in a state of joy, simply by resting in your own unshakable peace, you elevate the frequency of the entire planet. You give others the silent, beautiful permission to step into their own power just by demonstrating what it looks like to be completely free. You are the living proof that life is meant to be a joyous, effortless celebration. If this transmission is lighting up the deepest, truest parts of your soul today, if it feels exactly like coming home, I want to invite you to anchor this magnificent realization into your physical reality. The comment section below this video is a sacred, curated gathering place for masters. It is a space where the creators of this world come to physically declare their victory. I joyously invite you to leave your mark there today. Declare your presence. Declare your truth. Write the words, "I am the radiant center of my beautiful reality." When you type those words, you are doing something far more powerful than leaving a comment. You are signing your name to the truth of your existence. You are officially notifying the unified field that you have taken your rightful place and that you are completely, joyously ready to receive the absolute best that life has to offer. And if you want to ensure that this profound, beautiful frequency remains a constant, unwavering presence in your daily experience, if you desire to be continually congratulated for your mastery and reminded of your absolute perfection, then subscribing to this channel is a beautiful, easy way to give yourself that gift. It is a simple, physical act of saying yes. Yes to your own joy. Yes to your own power. Yes to the effortless unfolding of your magnificent life. We are here entirely for you. We are here to be the spotless, brilliantly illuminated mirror that constantly, faithfully reflects your own majesty back to you. So here we are, resting beautifully in the perfection of the eternal now. There is nowhere else you need to go. There is nothing else you need to figure out. You can simply sit back, take a deep, rich breath of this pristine air, and let the universe take care of you. You are completely held. You are completely supported. You are infinitely, unconditionally cherished by the very energy that orchestrates the stars. The struggle is over. The seeking is done. You have arrived. And your reality is now a seamless, flawless, breathtakingly beautiful reflection of your own light. Enjoy the absolute luxury of your existence. Enjoy the boundless wealth of your own awareness. You are entirely whole. And I am so profoundly, deeply honored to celebrate this arrival with you. Welcome home.